My name is Eric Zangazanga. I'm a plantations manager here in Chikangawa. Chikangawa is a plantation in the Mzimba district. We plant trees here, that's our main job. But then as we are managing, there are a number of things that I have observed over the years, even nationally. We've lost a lot of trees due to some factors like encroachment, fires, and also illegal harvesting. These have actually reduced the resource. There are a lot of fires now, mainly because of course, due to population growth, you have a lot of people, around the plantation as compared to the previous years. But then the fires are able to burn in Chikangawa because the climate has actually changed. In the past, we used to have, quite a longer period of rainy season, so that the dry season used to start, some very, very late, as late as possibly September. But as of now, due to the changes in the climate, what we are observing is rains will only be there from December up to sometime in March. And the dry season starts from March up to December. And because of this long period of dryness, we experience a lot of fires. And these fires normally are very difficult to extinguish because, we are also observing something new. We have got a lot of winds that are coming, so that these winds, they actually make the fires to accelerate as much as possible so that it becomes even very difficult to extinguish them. In the process, we have actually lost, quite a big chunk of the plantation every year. And as Forestry Department, what we are now trying to do is to rehabilitate the plantation. You can actually see that because of the fires, we are losing larger areas, and even planting requires that we have to plant larger areas. But then, to rehabilitate the plantation the way it is, we need a lot of money. And the funding has actually been a challenge to us. With little funding, it becomes very, very difficult for us to do the operations that are required. To plant a hectare, normally you have to spend over 50,000 kwacha, but Forestry Department is trying as much as possible to rehabilitate areas that have actually been harvested due to the operators that are working. And we are also joined hands with some other stakeholders who are working together with us to make sure that we rehabilitate the plantation. From my observation, it looks the loss that we are getting due to fires is actually growing almost every year. For example, in 2010, we lost about 5,000 hectares. Now came 2011, we lost about 7,000 hectares. Now in 2012, we lost 8,000 hectares. Actually, this loss is a concern because we can actually say that this one is associated with the climate change. And indeed, it means that even the operators that are working with us are actually seeing that sooner or later they will be put out of business because the resource that they depend on is actually being destroyed by the fires that we are having. Now, if most of the operators, disappear, or the business is no longer there for them. It means even the revenues that we used to have from these people, the people that have been operating in the plantation, the revenues will not be there for us as a government. So it's also worrying us to say that eventually even our revenues will be going down, down, down until we are not able to get any revenues anymore. So it's very, very important that at least the plantation is rehabilitated so that, the scenario is reversed.